Hey guys, this is Force Games. I'm back to your reaction to Death Battle, Zoro versus Erza. And my initial thoughts. I think Erza is going to win. I mean, I don't know. I barely know either of these characters. I just know Erza just a bit more, enough for me to root for her anyways. And I know she has like an armory on her at all times, and I think it's better, and Zoro has like 3 swords, and don't get me wrong, I'm sure he's great at them, and like he can obliterate like mountains and such. I'm sure he can do that, but Erza's like I think mastered like an entire arsenal of weapons that she can pull out of her at any time. So yeah, I think it's better to be a master at all sorts of weapons rather than a master at 3 swords. So yeah, and but then again, there was this video that someone had put out, like, maybe yesterday, that he does a lot of anime stuff, and it talked about this death battle, and the title was, Erza gets destroyed by Zoro. Seriously, dude? But, I don't know. I'm pretty sure Zoro's going to win after seeing that title, but... Oh man, why must spoilers exist? Why must spoilers exist? But... Still rooting for Erza nonetheless, but I'm accepting the fact that she will most likely lose. So, yeah, let's just jump right in. Of course.
Has stood the test of time, the swordsman. And today's combatants are 2 of the most skilled warriors to ever wield a blade. Zoro, the feared swordsman of the Straw Hat Pirates, and Erza Scarlet, the battle mage of the Fairy Tail Guild. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick, and it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay.
As a child, Roronoa Zoro dreamed of becoming the greatest swordsman in the world. But he didn't just enroll at a dojo, he showed up, challenged everyone, and then just sort of stuck around. Zoro's dojo training sharpened his natural talent with a sword, but there was one person he could never quite manage to beat. His sensei's daughter, Kuina. They dueled a lot, and Kuina won every single matchup. All 2,001 of them. Damn, you think you would have gotten at least one in?
Yeah.
Despite the constant defeat, Kuina and Zoro were very close friends. Together, they promised that someday one of them would become the world's best swordsman. And then she fell down some stairs and died. Which just seems like an unacceptable way for a master swordsman to bite the dust. Does thin out the competition for world's best swordsman, though.
Oh, yeah.
True. That's how I became the world's best shotgun woodcarver. After Zoro inherited her sword and used it to hone his skills even further, eventually leaving the dojo in search of the current title holder of world's greatest swordsman, Dracula Mihawk. But he immediately got himself lost. With nothing better to do, he became a bounty hunter and wandered around the ocean until he ran into a weird, stretchy pirate kid.
Luffy.
Monkey D. Luffy,
yeah.
Who brought Zoro onto his crew of Straw Hat Pirates. Actually worked out pretty well, since Luffy was already looking to hire him anyway. Turns out, Zoro has quite a reputation. At this
no
point,
kidding.
He was already a master swordsman, and after fighting and training under Mihawk, his swordsmanship became legendary. He created his own fighting style, Santoriu, also called 3-sword style, because he uses 3 swords, 1 in each hand, and 1 in his freaking mouth.
How?
That doesn't seem very safe.
Oh no.
Oh, shut up, Wiz. Badasses don't care about safety.
Yeah, it's true.
Regardless, with the 3-sword style, Zoro can perform several unique attacks, including the Onigiri, where he strikes with all 3 blades at once. Or the Tatsumaki, where he makes a tornado dragon. By swinging his swords a certain way, he can fire compressed air projectiles toward an opponent, like with his deadliest technique, the 1080-pound cannon. And last but not least, he knows the Kitoryu 9-sword style. Wait, did he just grow 4 more arms and 2 more heads? How the hell did he do that? It's just an illusion, but it still somehow has physical presence. He's like a
okay, correction, 9 swords, but whatever.
Way to put it. In addition to his skills with the blade, Zoro is able to use Haki, a mysterious have learned how to use. Hockey, much like Neapolitan ice cream, comes in 3 flavors, and Zoro only has access to chocolate and vanilla. What? I don't
What?
even know. Well, one of those flavors is observation hockey.
Okay.
That's vanilla, of course. Which in some ways is similar to Spider-Man's Spidey sense.
Oh, okay.
Zoro can sense the location of other people, even if they're invisible or far away, and can also predict most opponents' attacks. Then chocolate, everyone's favorite hockey flavor, is armament hockey. This lets him form an invisible armor around himself as protection, or harden his swords to make his strikes cut through almost anything. With both hockey,
Sometimes
Zoro
that
has
might
been
be a
the
killing
asset
blow.
to the Straw Hat
You never know.
Pirates. They've traveled the world and had a lot of weird adventures. Like that time, Zoro fought a literal living mountain man named Pika and sliced him clean in half. A strike so powerful it didn't just cut through Pika, it sent his top half flying upward. Considering Pika's enormous size and approximate mass, this strike had to have been more powerful than the first ever deployed hydrogen bomb, the 11 megaton Castle Romeo. Also,
Well.
Zoro's pretty damn fast. One time he moved so quickly he seemed invisible to a room full of highly trained assassins. And when the odds are against him, he'll keep pushing himself, even past the point of bleeding out. Thus, he's powered through some incredibly intense pain, such as... Holy shit! How the hell is he still standing after that?
I don't know.
That's a good question. After a battle with Kuma, a bear man because this is One Piece, Zoro took on not only his own pain from near death, but also Luffy's, despite being told that doing so would surely kill him. But it just didn't. He doesn't even brag about it. What
Wow.
a badass. Zoro is definitely the stoic badass type, but he can't do everything. He's a sword fighter above all, and prefers to fight up close and personal. He also has the world's shittiest sense of direction. He gets lost without someone there literally reading the map for him, and could never survive on his own without his friends. You might think Zoro would be more of a lone wolf type of guy, but no. Much like how Kuina's death spurred him on to become a great swordsman, it's his friends who keep him fighting. I set sail for only one reason, to meet you. And what is your goal? To beat you.
Alright then. And of course, advertiser, so...
To a standard.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. Can we just go to Erza, please? I want to know more about this awesome girl from Fairy Tail.
Erza Scarlet grew up in a small rural town called Rosemary Village. It was pretty picturesque as far as childhoods go.
And it all goes to crap, doesn't it?
Getting a premonition.
Yes.
Despite everything seeming perfect, something terrible happened.
Yes.
A murderous cult attacked. destroyed the
Yep,
city,
there it
and
is.
enslaved the children to build a tower
Now
to
it's right.
resurrect
Now
their
it's all right in the
evil
world.
lord. There it is. Young Erza was tortured, and while she may have lost an eye in the process, she also gained a friend, Jalal Fernandez.
I heard that's the main guy she shipped with, because Fairy Tail is all about shipping.
She and her buddies swore they'd escape. So
Now
Erza
Luffy life.
ended
But
up
I know
saving
what
her
who said that?
the
No.
other slaves,
No.
thanks to discovering her latent magical powers.
Woohoo, magic.
Unfortunately, not everyone made it out. Turns out Jalal got possessed by some spirit that made him a huge dick, and she had to go without him.
Yeah.
Fine, you want to leave so badly that I'm not going to stop you, but you'll have to go alone.
After that nightmare, Erza swore to dedicate her life to helping and protecting the innocent, and so joined the Fairy Tail Magicians Guild. Luckily for them, she possessed a great skill set for a maid.
From what I heard, she's basically the best in the guild, but then again, that's from what I heard, from what I've seen, but, you know, whatever.
Frequent magic allows Erza to summon her vast array of weapons and armor at
Yep.
will, meaning she can use multiple combinations of swords, lances, and outfits all in one fight without
Oh,
ever
yeah.
really slowing down. Damn, that'd be useful for all my weapons. How many is she packing? She's rumored to have access to as many as 100 sets of armor and 200 weapons. Nice. As far as armor goes, her go-to is the standard Heart Cruise set. But there's also the Heaven's Wheel armor,
Oh,
where
yeah.
she can send swords flying at people, the spiky defensive adamantine armor, and the Black Wing and Flame Empress armors, which have wings for flying. Don't Don't forget her giant armor, which she uses with a lance, purgatory armor, which has a lot of spikes, and seduction armor? I'm not really sure what purpose this serves.
Distracting the enemy, of course.
Terribly aroused. Ever tried to fight with an erection whiz? Believe me, it's not easy. Right. Well, Erza claims her most powerful armor is the Armadura Fairy Armor, which is very pink. These are fancy and all, but sometimes she doesn't even bother suiting up. If her back's against the wall, Erza equips her clear heart clothing. This enhances her speed and attack over defense, and channels all her magical energy into her katanas for a decisive blow.
Nice.
Charge magic through her swords to perform all sorts of magical attacks, even mixing and matching weapons and armors to better her chances in the fight.
Yep.
She's also just
very strategic.
Really good at sword fighting.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, she's really good with a lot of weapons, including hand-to-hand.
Ooh.
All of this makes Erza an excellent addition to the Fairy Tale Guild. She quickly became one of its
See, this is why I'm rooting for Erza. I mean, all of this. She seems a lot more interesting, in my opinion. That's just me, though.
Gauntlet only the strongest and wisest of warriors can even attempt. Speaking of achievements, she's pretty freaking strong. Don't believe me? Well, here she is, lancing a hole through a giant floating cube. This cube was about 100 million cubic miles in volume. To punch through it, Erza's lance must have dealt about 16 kilotons of force.
Wow.
Erza's also fast enough to deflect bullets point blank from a flintlock pistol. Guns with a muzzle velocity of about 540 miles per hour. And that's without a speed boost from her armor.
Wow.
Right, many of her armor sets grant her stat boosts, increasing her speed, magic, defense, etc. She survived plenty
Then again,
of
compared to the
blasts,
feats
including
Zoro
on Golden
has,
Island.
it's got me
Considering
skeptical.
That island's size, that's an explosion equivalent to 2 kilotons of TNT.
Oh.
So she's sexy, can survive island-busting attacks, and has a shit ton of weapons. She's basically perfect.
Yes.
I wish she used a gun or two. Well, she may have a vast armory, but swapping them in and out requires magic, and she can run her supply down if she's not careful. So it's just like a mana bar in those fantasy games you play.
Okay.
Exactly. Though even when she's out of magic, she's still quite deadly in hand-to-hand.
Yes.
Like when she fought her alternate self from another parallel universe. That universe has a lot less clothing. Sign me up! But when
Of course.
you're among the best in the guild, you get the job done no matter the limits.
I will withstand any physical pain to protect the ones that I love.
Alright.
Alright.
Well. Oh dear. I'm still rooting for Erza, but Zoro, I think Zoro's going to win from that one spoiler video title and the feat of cutting that mountain man in half, you know. But still rooting for Erza. I still got to. I don't know. I think she's earned waifu status by now. I won't lie about that. So yeah. So that's my opinion, and we'll see what happens in the battle next time. Till then, guys. Till then. Well, wait. Okay, I messed up my outro. Okay. Till next time, guys. See ya.